Okay, so let me walk you through why this quant rate is a game changer. Because what people who trade or invest in altcoins are looking to solve is, how can I make as much money as possible and stack more Bitcoin? Now, let's be honest. Most people, because people like altcoins, but when you're in altcoins, you're basically trying to stack more Bitcoin or now trying to stack more Ethereum, because most of the liquidity is either in ETH or in Bitcoin. So when you go to cash out on a fiat gateway, you're cashing out in ETH or Bitcoin, right? So that's what all people care about, right? For me, I'm trying to stack more Ethereum, especially now with Ethereum moving, right? Because I'm a ETH believer. I think Ethereum eventually will surpass Bitcoin market cap eventually in 5 or 10 years, right? So I'm very bullish on ETH and I'm trying to stack more Ethereum. So looking here at this chart, so if you go to any token on Token Metrics, we give you the performance metrics, right? The performance metrics are basically quantitative data points that quants use. This includes the cumulative return, the Sharpe ratio, the max drawdown, the skew, the returns, the Kelly criterion, the risk of ruin, right? The TEL ratio, the outlier win and loss ratio, the return over a month, 3-month period, 6-month, year-to-date, all-time annual return, the best day it's ever had, the worst day it's ever had, the best month, the worst month, the average drawdown days, recovery factor, the Ulster index, the beta, the alpha, all these metrics that quants use. And we get all these data points and put it into our AI, and we have it figured out. Using machine learning, it goes through and tries to determine how much to weight each factor, right? And what's beautiful about this is it's constantly learning and evolving and getting smarter. Every single day, it gets smarter and updates, meaning that what worked today might not work next week, next month, next year. We know this in crypto. If you go back in 2017, what worked in 2017 does not work today, right? The good thing about having AI is it's constantly learning. Every single day, it's testing and trying to get better and better. So we take all these data points and we put them into a grade. And this grade is what we're calling the quant grade, right? Short for quantitative finance, right? Quant grade. And now if you go to the new Token Metrics, when you log in, we've made everything a lot easier, a lot simpler. Because before we had 4 gauges here when you logged into every single token that told you basically the overall grade, the fundamentals, the technology, the technical analysis, but it was confusing. The feedback from our customers were, hey, what do? There are too many conflicting grades. So now we've made everything simple. You have one single grade that tells you what to do. And we also break this down over different time horizons. So for example, we'll have a grade for, so we've also custom tailored the AI to predict based on the time horizon you're looking at. So if you want to look at what is the best project to invest in over a 1-year time horizon, you click yearly, and the grade, the AI will look at all the coins in our database. At this point, 300, but once we launch, the plan is to get to thousands of coins. So imagine going to every single coin on CoinMarketCap, on CoinGecko, and saying, looking at all these different quant metrics, what does the AI think is the best investment for somebody who wants to invest longer than 1 year? And it goes through and it rates those grades in real time. So right now, Synthetics is one of those projects. Very, very bullish on Synthetics. Or let's say you're only looking to invest and trade over a quarter, right? It can, in real time, give you that guidance, right? Because what people have to factor in, a project could be good, but also depends on the time frame. So for right now, the quant rate says Synthetics, if you're investing in it for just 3 months, it's horrible. But if you're going to hold longer than a year, it's a great investment, right? But if you're going to hold it for a month, it's horrible, right? So it's basically saying, if you're looking for a quick flip, Synthetics is not for you, right? It does not judge, doesn't care whether you're a flipper or a hodler. It's just trying to give you the most insight as possible, as quickly as possible, right? And then we're also working on a trader grade. And that will be kind of the same thing, right? This will be for people who are looking to day trade, swing trade. Some people have been telling us they also want us to add the option to do hourly trading, or maybe 4 hours. If that's something of interest, let us know down in the comments below. But all this will now be available directly on the platform. So you know exactly what to do. No more conflict of right? Because for example, people said price prediction is saying one thing, TA says a different thing. Well, now we're just telling you exactly what we think based on all of this, right? So we think this is going to be a game changer because now, so for example, if we go to CoinGecko, let's go to CoinGecko right now, right? So, because on the live stream AMAs, we always have all these new coins people are adding. So, and at this point, it's becoming so difficult to keep tabs on all these projects launching, right? So now we can get all those coins, right, as they're being added and scan them with our AI and tell you whether or not it's going to be a good place to put your money in, right? So that's the first part of the quant grade that is going to be a game changer. But then the next part that's going to take this to the next level are the indices, right? So we plan to take those quant grades and everything people have been using and letting you custom tailor them to specific exchanges. Yes, exchanges, meaning that you can say, just look at only coins on Coinbase, look at only coins on Binance, on Uniswap, on KuCoin. So we plan to launch with those exchanges plus Kraken and say, okay, give me only coins on those so I can go buy them. Meaning that it will be very easy for you to buy all those coins, making this a game changer. Bill, any comments?
Yes. So the crypto audience that's watching this right now, because that's most likely our audience as it's being recorded, the crypto audience needs to understand one simple thing. The equities herd is coming to Coinbase or Kraken, right? People who have been investing in stocks are coming to sort of the more traditional, your mom and dad's crypto exchanges. And when that tidal wave of money comes in, okay, those people are going to be like, okay, here I am. What altcoins should I invest in? And our AI is going to be projected out, at least in our minds. We're going to reach such a wide audience that we're going to get to that Coinbase audience. They're going to turn to us to find out what they should be doing on the more traditional exchanges, creating huge price moves. So the crypto crowd has got to know, hey, what's the Binance crowd thinking? What's the Coinbase crowd thinking? Because look at what Ripple's doing right now. Okay, this is November 23rd, Monday. Okay, and Ripple, Zcash, Dash, all of these Coinbase products have woken up. And altcoins on these individual exchanges may have huge rallies just because there are big buyers coming in. And the cool thing is our quant grade is going to give you the heads up on that before it happens or as it starts happening. All right. And it's going to allow a sophisticated crypto crowd to really take advantage of crypto going mainstream. Right. And it's also going to help new people. So if you're looking at this and you're new and you're like, okay, let me tune in here to see what should I do now? Our quant grade is going to use math to help you get started on wherever you are. So it'll help the new people and it'll help the advanced people get the heads up as to when that flood of money is going to hit which altcoins and when.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Bill. So if you're pumped for that, make sure you subscribe to Token Metrics by Black Friday plus use the 40% coupon code that we'll be mailing out to people on our newsletter. Go to tokenmetrics.com/newsletter. That's tokenmetrics.com/newsletter to make sure you get that email because you definitely don't want to miss this. Between Black Friday and Cyber Monday, you can get 40% off when we launch the new quant grade. This is going to be a game changer. And this is how we think we can help the retail investor and trader compete with quant funds and make money in crypto.